You may remember hearing reports about radioactive milk in the U.S. in the wake of the Fukushima meltdown. Well, not surprisingly, the government and media downplayed the fallout and said that the low-dose radiation occurring in milk was not at a level of public concern. But as many experts have pointed out, no dose of radiation, however small, can be described as safe. In fact, not enough is known in general about low-dose radiation to make such sweeping conclusions. So let me break this whole milk thing down. One of the most dangerous elements released from the nuclear meltdown was iodine-131. Now, this is to be distinguished from regular iodine intake, which is critical to how the thyroid gland functions in the human body. And milk is a great source of iodine. But here's where it becomes a problem. When we ingest milk contaminated with the radioactive iodine, our bodies don't know the difference. This element then builds up in the thyroid gland and causes an array of irregularities, including cancer. In fact, some people point to milk as a potential culprit to the rise of thyroid abnormalities of children in Fukushima. But even if this overexposure isn't directly affecting you, there are plenty of other reasons to be concerned with milk consumption. But you would never know it because we grew up in a country indoctrinated with the notion that milk does a body good. Take a look.
Okay, who are you?
The milkman?
Do you have a sidekick?
No.
A nemesis?
A what?
A bad guy?
I'm a people person.
Have you been fighting crime at all?
I don't fight crime.
What do you fight?
Osteoporosis. A never-ending supply of milk. And chocolate milk.
Want strong bones? Calcium may help prevent osteoporosis.
Yes, we've all seen a gazillion got milk commercials. But let's really think about this for a second. Is milk even natural? Humans not only uniquely drink milk from other mammals, but we're the only mammals that continue drinking milk into our adult lives. But despite the bizarre nature of this being culturally acceptable, people aren't even able to digest it. Check this out. A whopping 33% of Americans are lactose intolerant, but only 13% of adults in the US don't drink milk. So that means 62,200,000 people are drinking milk that they can't digest. But that's not all. In fact, in a study of 20 different countries, high milk consumption correlated directly with higher heart disease and type 1 diabetes. And don't even get me started on the dairy industry. In 1970, one cow produced 9,700 pounds of milk. Now, that same cow produces 19,000. Why? Well, because of all the growth hormones that are being pumped into these animals, ones that we ultimately consume. The intake of these hormones is leading to early puberty in women and prostate cancer in men. And that's not to mention the fact that one glass of milk has the same saturated fat content as a box of French fries or the same calories as a bottle of soda. But don't worry, the dairy industry is on top of it, which is why they're lobbying the FDA to approve a low-calorie milk option, featuring none other than my favorite artificial sweetener, aspartame. Yep, the controversial chemical that will sweeten milk in a way that will make it even more appealing to kids. According to the industry, the move would promote more healthful eating and reduce childhood obesity. But wait, is that really the case? A recent Brazilian university study shows aspartame actually causes greater weight gain than regular sugar because the intake of empty calories in your body makes you crave more food. And here's the real kicker. Dairy corporations want to make this change without you even knowing it, which is why they're currently petitioning the FDA to alter the classification of milk. All, of course, to avoid having to give this new chemical cocktail a name other than the established milk brand. So, while milk may seem wholesome, while the industry might claim to have your best interests at heart, it's pretty obvious that this is not the case. The milk industry is only concerned with profit, just like every other business. That's why we need to do ourselves a favor here. Turn off the TV, shut off the propaganda, start asking the tough questions. Forget got milk. What we should be asking is got truth.